The examinations, we are aware, are in the media at 4 a.m. and it is all over in WhatsApp and so on. Then you select some few schools for punishment, yet you don't have full disclosure of what is taking place with the NEC exams. That is the reason for which we are saying, if Teacher Service Commission moves ahead and discipline our teachers, this time round, we are going to court so that the entire truth should be unveiled. Because I think it is only court which can compel the parties to bring the evidence that they have.
So you go to court against the TSC?
Or everybody who is involved in this exam. Everybody. In fact, we would want the minister to be there on the dock, and the NEC to be on the dock, and the Teacher Service Commission, if they dare to discipline our teachers on the issues of NEC. We are also going to court on so many issues. For the first time, supervisors are being transferred. 1 week you are in this station, the other week you are in another station. They don't even consider the kind of disruption that the teachers suffer. If you are being given the job of supervision in a convenient station because of closeness to where you live, then when you are taken to the next station, they don't consider that. And yet you are given peanuts, which don't even come anyway. Very little is taking place at a critical stage of our transition, because the ISS as a cohort is supposed to be in preparation for senior school, where the learners are taking specialized areas when they go to grade 10. But as things are, we realize that little has taken place, especially in covering the content, because in some schools they were staffed merely by humanities, and therefore the entire science really suffered, integrated science really suffered. But in some schools, the staffing was also just by science teachers, and therefore the humanities and languages have really suffered. That is a very, very awkward way because of the policy we pursued. Yet in the adjacent secondary school, next to the same primary school, there are teachers who could have been used to teach the same content, because secondary school teachers were already inducted to take the grade 7 curriculum. So that is one thing which is terrible. Then the second aspect is dealing with the infrastructure in JSS schools. The government committed that they were going to build about 23,000 laboratories. We have ended junior secondary grade 7 without any of those primary schools upgraded with the laboratories. It therefore means that the government has planned to privatize education in junior school, because in the corresponding private schools, facilities are there. So a public good has now become something for commercialization. It is very, very awkward. Then the second component of this is now subjecting the ISS curriculum to be handled by casual laborers, because intern teachers are anxious. They are not sure that they are the ones who are going to continue teaching this category of learners. And yet they were the majority in JSS. What therefore follows is that Kenya government is experimenting with the children of this country, and therefore we are likely to lose an entire generation because of poor foundation. So these are things which we have to address.